This is top-down TopScan. Thanks to top-down for sending me this over, and we will check it out. I think this will be a good tool because it is one of cheapest bidirectional scan tools you can buy, and it is for smartphone, both Android and iOS. So we have adapter, this you plug in your OBD2 port, user manual and warranty card. So I have few of different cars here, and we can check this tool on different vehicles. For Android we need this TopScan app. For iOS it is called Top Guru. Okay, this is the app. We have to select car, plug the TopScan in OBD port. Okay, LED is on. Now also turn on the ignition. Allow location, select device, pair, yes. Activate VCI. Okay, and just like that we are connected. And I have never used this tool before, so connection and setup is very easy. Now since this is beta scanner, I think we will have to download software. Okay, I will just select few cars I can test it out with. So Fiat, download. Then I want to get Renault and then Toyota. Okay, so this is how the TopScan app look like. I just checked all the features so I can show you. First you can choose between diagnostics and IF readiness. This is basically emission test. If you are about to take state emission inspection, you should check your readiness monitors first and it will tell you if your car will pass or not based on status of your readiness monitors. These monitors are looking after your emission related systems, and as I expected for this vehicle we have fail and we have only one good monitor. So if you see something like that, you probably will not pass your state emission check. Now before we check diagnostics, we have also maintenance function. So you get service procedures like oil interval reset, throttle adaptation, steering sensor adaptation, unlocking electrical brake calipers, force DPF regeneration and bunch of other procedures you can use. Then what you also got are technical service bulletins, so you can view those, and also DTC repair guide. If I want to know how to repair my fault code, I need to select my brand. Fiat is not here, so I will select other. One of the codes I am having is PO204 for fuel injector, and it will give you code description and top reported fixes. Most commonly this problem is fixed by replaced cylinder for injector or repair the wiring harness. And also if it doesn't help, then probably the PCM is faulty. And you got also the repair steps. So simple but useful guide. And now we can try this diagnostic function on multiple vehicles. So far this scanner is very similar to top-down RTDiag I tried before, but here we should have newer software. So let's find out if it will be able to scan all modules, because RTDiag on this particular car, Punto, had problems scanning modules outside of engine. Select diagnostics type. You select automatic if scanner can read VIN number. For this car I tried bunch of scanners and not single one was able to read VIN. Either I can type my VIN or you can go to manual and look for your car. This is Punto 188. This one is my model and engine. Confirm, and now we can go to auto scan to see if it will be able to scan other modules than engine. And now it is trying to scan all possible modules that could be in this model, but I don't have all of them. I think there is like 4 or 5 different control modules. We should have engine, so this is first Magneti Marelli, this is engine control module, and then I think we should also see power steering and body module and maybe some other one. Okay, the scan is complete, and I can already see that here we have newer software than in RTDiag, because it was able to scan all 4 modules. Engine control module, body computer, power steering and instrument panel module, and we have fault code in first 3 of them. So we can check. I already know which codes I have, but to show you, you have to go to read DTC and it will give you a list of codes: PO500, PO135, PO340 and PO204. Fuel injector, camshaft sensor, oxygen sensor. These two you can see there is intermittent, meaning the code is occasional, and then present codes we have currently those. So present is more serious fault. For example, for this fuel injector number 4, open circuit, I got my connector broken from fuel injector. So if there is no voltage coming from ECU to my fuel injector number 4, fault is always present, so we see this present code, and then you can also look the code up here and it will make a Google search for you. What you can also do is make diagnostic report, fault code report. I can enter mileage 24643 and we got this nice diagnostic report. You also have share button, so you can quickly send the report or even print it out. And just like that we have printed out diagnostic report for this Punto. So if you fix cars for customers, giving them report like this will make you seem a lot more professional. Now if you need report, you are from another country, you of course want to give report in your home language. You got around 20 different languages you can change your setting to. Now I have two other cars, Toyota and Renault, so I will go ahead and we will try another car. Now I am in my Renault Kangoo. If I am over 2000 RPM, it will stall and don't want to go over that RPM. Maybe the TopScan can tell me why is that happening. Great, and for the Kangoo, the read VIN number worked. So I don't have to input manually or look for my vehicle model. Confirm it, and we can go ahead and try auto scan. Okay, so we have scan completed. Not many of control modules here. We have fault in airbag, read DTC. We have current code for airbag, so probably some damaged wiring. Can also look it up. And when I will be fixing this issue, I will read information first. And then engine faults. We have only history codes, something about camshaft sensor. So not sure why this car isn't running well, but now you can also watch the live data in the data stream. Let's select parameters. Here is the list of engine parameters, and all parameters, if you want, you can also display them as graphs. If I go to this button, I can change it to graphs, go back, and now my selected parameter water temperature is displaying in form of graph. Now I have the imperial system. Let me change it to metric. Okay, now I am back at my live data page and I have set it to metric system, so Celsius, meters, kilometers. Now I can also build my custom page and select only the data I want to look at. Now I can look at these graphs like this, or even combine different values. So if I go to this combine, from the values I already selected, I can maybe input all of them in one graph, not only up to 4 values. And now I can look at multiple values in one graph. Let me start the engine real quick. And we can see our values are changing. I'm pressing pedal, but it don't want to let me go over 2000 RPM. Or over 3000. The speedometer is displaying the wrong number, obviously, because it is not at 0. Too bad we don't have check engine light. Then I could look at what is causing the issue, but apparently the car is not aware of what is causing it, because obviously there is some fault, but we don't have check engine light. Now out of the live data parameters you can also do separate report, and we can also print it out with our share button or send it. And now I have also report for live data for Kangoo. Okay, another car we have, Toyota Corolla, newer vehicle. We will see if it is able to scan all modules and work with them. On Corolla it should also be able to read the number. Yes, so we detected VIN automatically. All I have to do is press confirm. Failed to decode VIN. Wait, I think I am still in Renault software. Toyota, one more time, automatic, read VIN number. Okay, now I'm in. We can start by doing auto scan. The scan on newer cars should be a little bit faster, even though we have a lot more control modules. Yeah, check how fast it is scanning through modules. Okay, and we have all systems scanned. Now there is no fault in any of the systems. As expected, this is still basically new car, 100,000 kilometers. But now we can access each of these modules, and I want to show you bidirectional controls. The top-down TopScan is actually one of the cheapest bidirectional scanners you can buy, and that means you can access all modules, read data in all modules, and also perform active or component tests. For example, if I go to this passenger door control module, select active test, and we can control our window directly from scanner, power window test. You can also record the data while we are doing the test. We'll select all data, and now let's try pulling it down and back up. And now it also recorded a bunch of data and give me status of test result. So glass position, that's why it stopped like 3 times to check different glass position, and all of them are okay. So check how complex test you can make with bidirectional scanner like this for various components like power window. But this is just the module for this one door. We have some other modules. For example, let's go to, here is main body. active test. I will have list of different tests just for this module. And as you can see, we have a lot more tests to do. And this is just for body module. So for example, door lock, lock, unlock. And again, it gives me all of these data results. We can even do mirror fault, mirror return. And now they're back. And also I got all of these results. We can do even front washer. So you get this idea. Bidirectional scanners will be able to test basically any of the electrical components in your car. And if you go to engine, active tests, you can do tests like check cylinder compression, test fuel injectors, engine fan. Okay, now I am in engine bidirectional tests for Kangoo. And with just one command on my scanner, I can turn on and off my engine fan to see if it works, AC compressor, and bunch of other tests. And this is just for engine control module. Other control modules have different set of bidirectional tests, so you can test a lot of stuff with this scanner. In conclusion, amazing scanner. I recommend it literally to everyone. Whether you are just home mechanic, very good tool. Scan all control modules. This is really professional device. Bidirectional controls. And for car mechanics, if you're starting car shop, don't have big budget, I think also amazing tool because it will let you do service procedures, access all modules for data and faults. As I show you, you can even print diagnostic reports for customers. So this is enough even for professional mechanic. As always, link to buy will be in description.